If you want to catch one fish in 15 hours, use a camera. Don't do this while fishing whitefish, because you ain't catching shit. That's tough. Okay. Retake.
Retake.
We're on Lake Simcoe. We're catching whitefish. Stay tuned. Underwater camera versus sonar. Let's go. There's one back there again. There's a school of whiteys. At the back. There's two of them. They don't want to come in though. Oh, one might be coming. Yeah, one. I think one's coming. Oh, he saw it, but he turned. Oh, he sees it. He sees it. Look, 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 look. Come here. Oh, but they see the camera. They see the camera. I know they see the camera. That one saw it and he turned away. Dude, I know they see the camera. I know they see it. It's bothering me. There's two of them out there.
I know, that was really cool.
You saw him look.
Yeah.
There's another one out there. Look. Look, look, look. They see my bait. Look, they see the bait. Look, and they spook. And they spook. They spook. There's one here. One coming in. Find it. Oh, he's dialed. He's dialed on it. Come on, 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 come on. Come here. Come here, dude. Hold this. There's one right there. This guy looks. Reel up. Reel that up. Reel that up. This guy looks pretty hot for it. Oh, it's a laker. 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 Dude, it's a laker.
I don't see it though.
He came in just a little bit. And he buzzed off. There's one. Missed it. Missed it. Oh, he's dialing on it. Missed it again. Missed it again. He wants it though. Missed it again. 3 times. Oh my gosh. No way. Oh. There's one. Oh, he liked that. He liked that. Oh my god, he missed it! He missed it again! He just ate a mouthful of rock. He didn't even get the bait. And he's gone. Just like that. One chance, buddy. One chance. Alright, well, midday. We got out here 8:30. Well, what? 8?
Yeah.
8 o'clock, started fishing. Tried to get some underwater footage. Water is super clear. It's gin clear down there. And we saw a lot of fish. Saw 2 lakers, saw about 8 whitefish, a burbot, and none of them were interested. They would literally swim in, look at your bait, and then leave. They weren't even given it a chance. And I think it's just because the camera down there was spooking them. The minute they locked eyes with that camera, they were just gone. So for the most part, we lifted the camera. We're trying a different angle. We're about 10 feet off bottom now. So a little bit more or less invasive on them. And hopefully we can try to see if we can get one on the camera. So for the most part, stay tuned. Let's see if we can actually catch a fish today. 11:02. 11:02. We have changed the camera. Let's see if we can catch one. 3 hours, not a fish on camera. Let's see if the next fish that comes in eats. I mean, it necessarily won't mean that they'll eat because the camera's still down, but it might be less invasive. It might be. There's one. There's two of them. There's two of them. Don't move too much. Just take it out.
Take it out?
Yeah. They're not even like looking to come in. That's the problem.
As an angler, you really have to understand that interest doesn't mean commitment. There's always other factors that cause these fish not to commit. So recognizing that the camera was a huge issue in super clear water allowed us to actually salvage a day and catch some fish. Within that means we saw so many fish on the camera, but none of them showed commitment. They would all come to the bait, they would recognize that bait, but they would not eat that bait.
The aqua view's out for the most part. It is what, 11:30 right now. We fished for 4 hours right now with an aqua view down. Saw fish, they didn't eat. We're gonna give it another 3 hours, see if we catch fish without that aqua view down and just using standard sonar. So let's see if it really pays out or if I'm just overthinking it. So let's rock and roll. He's there. He's off the left. He's off the left. Coming in. Coming in. Right on it. Two of them. Oh, right on it. He missed it. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. 4 of them. Tons of them. Got him. It's a whitey. A big one. Moments after I lift that camera. And a school of them too. Look at the size of this guy. Oh man. Buddy, that is a monster whitey. And he ate that top hook. Look at this. You can even see it right here. Beautiful whitefish. Literally moments after I lifted that aqua view camera out, huge school came in, 3 to 4 fish came in and absolutely crushed that top hook. I don't know if that even says it. That does that prove it? Does that prove it to you? 4 hours. 4 hours we had the camera down. Not a fish came to sniff it. Moments after lifting that camera and we get a beautiful whitefish. Like, this thing's a giant. Absolute giant. Huge humpback on him. Like, look at the size of it. That's close to, I'd say, 7 pounds. 7-8 pounds. That is a big whitefish. But needless to say, that thing took the top hook. There's a bunch of them down there. We got a lot of Lakers in the area. Hopefully today we can catch a few Lakers as well. We're gonna send this one home. Releasing this beautiful white. Thing's like, whoa, dude, you see that thing go? We got the grease, baby. Woo! Oh yeah. Got him. Dude, I literally made a switch up. I made a little change up. I put the vibrato down because it was super sunny. I wanted to see if that reflection would call him in. And literally like 30 minutes after taking that underwater camera out, we got 2 on the, well, 1 on the ice. Hopefully this guy will be on the ice. Big fish. You know, done a video on it in the past. That top hook in the face. Beautiful whitefish again. You know what? It's such a debate because it's so awesome to see them come in on those underwater cameras and eat it, and you know, it's a total blast, and I get it. But truly, if you want to catch fish, get an Old Faithful sonar and just go to work. I'm gonna send it back. Wow, down it goes. Look at it. You can even see it all the way down. Wow, crazy. Well, that's number 2 in a matter of 30 minutes of taking out that underwater camera. Unbelievable. I made a switch up. I put on a top hook. As you've seen in my recent videos, I just put a little top hook, and then I just have a vibrato on the bottom. So you got the top hook, vibrato, you got about, I would say, a foot and a bit difference of it, and that's it. They just come in, leave it there, tap bottom, and they eat it. Won't come in. I think he's off to the right.
Oh, watch.
Gosh, he's big. Got him. Oh wow, that's heavy. Big whitey. Good eye, dude. I was messing around with some school stuff on my phone. Big whitey comes in, crushes it. Look at that fish. Isn't that cool? And we got him. I don't know where the other hook is. Oh. Wow. Good call by Dan over there. Called out the frickin' fish on the screen. Ate that top hook again. We're catching whitefish. And yeah, I mean, that's 3 whitefish on the live scope versus the underwater camera. They're coming in a little bit more aggressive, and that's what's causing me to get them to bite. But that one ate that top hook on top of that menace jig or Meigs or whatever you want to use on the bottom. But yeah, sent that fish home for the most part. Wow, that was wild. That thing came out of nowhere. I wasn't even paying attention. I was checking some school stuff. I'm back in school, so I was checking some essays and deadlines, and all of a sudden my buddy here goes, fish, fish. Dropped the rod, went to the technique, and he didn't think twice. That fish, he ate it. All right, I feel like I didn't explain how I rig the actual bait on the top hook. We're gonna open this light and get some light here. But all you're doing, okay, is you're nose hooking it. So whatever bait you want to use, you're just literally putting it through the nose of the bait, just down from the bottom up through the top. And it's simple. You don't want to overthink it. It's literally just nose hooked, and it's not even focusing on me. Just nose hooked. It's all you're doing. You can have a bunch of other baits. So many baits work on the top hook. It's just got to be very small, like 1 inch, inch and a half, like very small bait. And then for your bottom bait, well, you know, let's say we're running this one right here. This is the menace. Okay. So all you're doing is literally taking a crappie tube, thread it on. I usually come out right just before the tentacles start to give me some juice to like push it in. Push it up on top of the thing right to like the eye guide of that hook, and that's it. Flail out those tentacles, make sure they're flaily, and point that line knot to the back of the jig. So you can kind of see where that knot sits. It's to the back of the jig. You want to pull that knot to the very back of the jig. What that does is it allows that jig to stand pretty much straight up. just straight up. See? Allows them to eat it better. Well, that's a wrap. Lake Simcoe, we did the test. We did underwater camera versus sonar. And yeah, for the most part, 3 fish on the sonar, 0 for the underwater camera. And we did give the underwater camera that more time. If you are fishing whitefish, I don't know if this even says it, and you're trying to catch your first whitefish and you're using an underwater camera, be wary that it does spook the whitefish. It does spook the lake trout. I don't know how evident you can see it in this crystal clear water. We're gonna have to give it another go using this underwater camera late in the season when the water does get a little murkier. Maybe you might be able to get away and catch a few using that kind of method. It is pretty cool seeing them like come in and interact with your bait on the bottom. However, you got to learn the bite. You got to fish them right. Use the sonar, and yeah, I mean, it can't be more evident than that. Sonar 3, underwater camera 0, and that's a wrap. So we're heading back in. It was a great day. We're gonna be back out here hopefully soon, and hopefully put some more fish on the ice. So stay tuned, stay fishy, stay frosty, and hopefully you enjoy these videos. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh. Yeah, that's a nice fishing hut for you. There we go. Cold, beautiful.